and Infinity Pool. Sean, tell us, what is Infinity Pool about? And I know what you want. Just give us a little bit about what the film is about, then you can get to what you really want to talk about it, which is Mia Goth and how great she is.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a film. It takes place on a resort, obviously in a poor country, because this resort, it's got barbed wire and it's fenced round and what have you. It's very much a rich poor society, and obviously the resort they're on, it is a proper resort, and they decide anyway. You've got Skarsgård. He's a writer and he's written one book.
Which Skarsgård are we talking about? Sorry, my interest is suddenly pricked.
Yes.
Alexander. Yes, this is Alexander.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Alexander.
Eric
the Viking.
Yeah,
I'm interested. I'm very interested in this.
Yeah. So yeah, and he's a writer, and he's so that's piqued your interest already, Sharon, I can see. And he's written one book.
Carry on, Shawnee.
That's right, mate. Yeah, and so he's written one book, and it's not done particularly well. And it probably would never have got published, except he's married to an incredibly rich wife. So who's dad's and mogul and all that. And then they're having dinner one day, they're having lunch, and this girl, Mia Goth, says, "Oh, I've read your book. I really, really like your book." And of course, she exudes that sort of. So I think he's more, to start with, although she's attractive and he's sort of that way, I think it's because there's someone who's read his book. I really like your book. I really, really. Anyway, so they decide. So they say, "Oh, we're going to go out tomorrow. We're going to go out to this beach tomorrow, out of the resort." So they go out to a beach, and then they get a little bit drunk on champagne. And when they drive back, they knock someone over. They sort of have someone in the car. They kill someone in a car accident, or he does, Alexander. And they're like the others are saying, "No, it's okay. Just we'll leave it. We drive and I'll sort it out. Mia Goth saying, "I'll sort it out." Not sure what the characters' names are. I will have a look because I've actually got something up. So, but I'm on the wrong one. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure it matters.
Oh yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Is the next day the police come knocking on the door and they take Alexander. It's difficult, this one, without giving spoilers, really. Anyway, they take him away and they said, "Oh, you've knocked down this person and the family want the death penalty, So in this, everything, it's an eye for an eye, so you're going to be killed." And he goes into this. They take him to prison and the police are there and he's all worried and all that. And then they have this process where, sure enough, they're killed, but there's like a doppelganger. So they almost mold a doppelganger. I know,
okay.
Sound bizarre. It's Cronenberg. So.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
so you can actually watch.
Cronenberg.
You can actually watch your own execution. So you can actually watch it and still be around, which I guess what the film says is the Infinity Pool. And there's this group of rich socialites, which they wear masks and stuff, and they basically do some really, really weird things every season to because they know that they can just become infinite again, and it's very much what the rich can do. So,
that's taken a turn I was not expecting. I have to say.
I know. Yeah, it's so the process is that if you commit a crime, you get killed, but you have like a doppelganger, so you can actually, and so like when there's executions going on, they're all sort of clapping themselves and stuff, "Oh yeah, I know." So, and they go and just do. So this film is about them going out and doing some nasty things, and then getting caught, and then going out and doing some more nasty things, and wearing masks and drinking, and having just wild orgies and all sorts of stuff like that. So it's basically rich and poor with these rich people. As long as you've got the money,
you can do whatever the hell you want.
But it's quite a thriller. And poor old Alexander, he becomes a bit of a bullied character. Do you know what I mean? So through the
okay. So that is the synopsis. That synopsis, it sounds a little bit Purge-like, but so Sean, thank you very much for that. We know that anything else you're going to say is probably going to spoiler territory. So let's get on to the main thing. How was Mia Goth?
A tour de force. She can go from being. How can she do it? She did it in Pearl. She can go from being like innocent, naive, sexy to horrible, nasty, bully. It's just, and it switches, and she's just so convincing. I don't know how she does it. She just totally convinces. So she can go from being, oh, Alex, where are you? Do you know what I mean? And being really nasty, and then, oh, come on. I don't know. It's just she's brilliant. She's fantastic. She's like amazing. What an amazing actress she is. She totally, Pearl, fantastic. X, fantastic. Sharon, you don't really like the horror ones, do you? But I think you should see, maybe not X. I don't think you'd like X, but I think you should see Pearl.
Yeah, probably Pearl.
Same with you, Toes, really.
Well, yeah, Pearl is one I do want to see because maybe because of X, I feel like I need to complete the set. Yeah. So I need to watch X, I need to watch Pearl, I need to watch Maxine.
Yeah, so that'd be good. So the film as a whole, it's quite there's quite a lot going on. There's a few moments of tension. As I say, it's just some of the things they do, you know, like just the rich people. It's basically rich people doing some fairly nefarious and nasty things, and just every season. So that's where so that's the story basically. And then so they can keep doing it as long as they got the money, they can keep doing it.
So you said it goes a bit thrillery.
Yeah, I think it's a bit thrillery. So like they wear masks and they go out. Reminded me a little bit of, have you seen Clockwork Orange, where they all go on the drive thing? So
I've seen that scene of Clockwork Orange. I've never actually watched all of Clockwork Orange.
No. Well, anyway, so they like go out in a car. They wear these masks. They've all got these masks. So once they've sort of been, all these rich people, they all got these like really weird triple-eyed masky type things, which are quite, when they go out as a group and like, you know, break into places and do some back.
Okay, so two things. Obviously, this is directed by Brandon Cronenberg, son of David Cronenberg, director of The Fly and other things like that.
Yeah.
Number one, did you like? Or is he similar to his dad?
Yeah, big time. Yeah. It's pretty, you know, like weird, and the process is do they call it body horror? Yeah, body horror.
Cronenberg is known for body horror.
He's very much like his dad, very much in the same vein, very strange, very weird, and I quite like those sort of weird films.
Although, having said that, you did not like the last Cronenberg film.
I wasn't too keen on that. No, I know the one you mean.
Spare Parts, or whatever it was called.
The trouble is, we see so many movies. You tend to only remember the ones you really, really like, or the others that they sort of fade into.
Or the ones you really hate.
The ones you really like, the ones you really, really hate, all what I call the faders. You know what I mean? The ones. And then if it maybe pops up or you see it somewhere, that's when you remember it. But apart from that, it's like gone. But anyway, so this, I mean,
how many stars?
It was quite interesting. But it wasn't like mind blowing or anything like that. So I'd give it 3 stars. 3 stars, I think, an average of 3 stars. But if I count Mia, then probably 75 stars. But you know, I can't do that, so I'll give it a 3. 3 stars.
Okay, cool. So 3 stars for Infinity Pool, and now but see it for Mia Goth. Essentially, I feel like Sean, what you're saying is it's 3 stars, but go see this film. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. All right, so.